So I have this Nintendo Top Loader, and we got Mario playing on there, but the problem is the reset button just doesn't work. In order to reset the game, you have to turn it off and turn it on. So I've ordered some parts, and they're here, and I'm going to replace all the capacitors and the reset switch, possibly the reset switch. Okay, so I've already pulled all the screws out of this, save some time. And so what I suspect is this capacitor right here could be bad. So I'm going to replace it. But I think while I'm in here, I'm going to replace all of them. There's there's 3 here, and then there's one here. Actually, there's 2 in there that we'll go ahead and replace. So let me get my irons heated up and we'll get started. Okay, so before I pull these off, I'm just going to put some fresh solder on these. So just make it a little easier, I think. But we'll start with this cap, because this one here goes for the reset. I have my desoldering gun, but you can use solder braid. I got one side loose. There we go. And we have our stripe out that way, so pull that out. Grab the caps here. And this one is a 4.7 microfarad, 50 volts. So I'm not sure if anybody can see that or not, but anyway, I do have them. However, I do need to use this to see them. And I got this kit from Retro Fixes. This is our capacitor that we need right here. Just put that sucker in there. Heat on that one. What I'm doing, I'm just moving the cap because I don't want these legs to move. And that looks good. Grab my
side cutters. Now, I'm at work today and I don't have my side cutters with me, but I do have this. And this will work. I just want to cut those legs off. And what I like to do is just put that on there just so it looks better. I think we're pretty good there. Yep. Alright. So that's the capacitor for the reset switch, and I actually ordered a reset switch just in case that's the problem. And this is actually out of a Nintendo 64. So if I need it, I'll put it on there. If not, I'm just going to leave that one. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing again. But I think I'll use some flux on this. This is Kester's liquid soldering flux. Says something about it's not affiliated with Kester, but we'll see. So I'm just going to try this and see if I can pull them. Okay, so we're good with that one, and the stripe is going over here. There's a plus and minus on there. And this one is 1 microfarad, 50 volts, which is, I believe, this one. Oh, that one's 100. That would be these three here. So load that up in there. I did notice that these capacitors are they're physically larger. I'm not going to solder that in yet. I want to get the other ones in there or out and get the new ones in. So now we got this one here. Okay. And on this one here, the stripe is towards here, so which is the negative. So and then this one here is wish I could see better. 1 microfarad, 50 volts, which is these. Okay. Put that booger down there. Put our other one right there. And it is a tight fit, but that's okay. Okay, now we can start soldering these on. I think we're good for now. So now I just need to trim off these legs. One nice thing I like about this, I can put this over the leg. I'm not sucking any solder out, I'm just putting it on there. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Just makes it look good. Well, now all that's left is I'm going to clean this board. And I do have some isopropyl alcohol here. And I have a toothbrush. And I'm just going to dip it in here and stick it on the board. Alright, so that's the cap. So let me get this back together and get it hooked to the TV and see if it works. So before I put it all back together, I figured I should test it. So I grabbed it, and as you can see, if I push reset button now, it works. So I won't have to replace the switch. It was just this capacitor. And just to make sure, I have another game here that I grabbed this morning. Lock Rider. Let's make sure it works on that too. So we'll turn that on. I do have a bad RF module on the back of the TV here, so it does reboot. Let's turn this down. So that one's pretty quick, so let's hook up a controller to that really quick. Stuff is just a tangled mess. Okay. Yeah, well, let's start a game. Push A or B to start. Okay. Now we'll do a reset, and it works. All right, guys. So if you have one of these that won't reset, replace your capacitors. Now, I've considered an AV mod, but I have a NES Classic and a ton of games that I like, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on this one or not. I am, however, going to try and get rid of the jail bars by wrapping this PPU, and but we'll give it a try at a later date. So I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I answer all of them, good or bad, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.